We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Murray now on first down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Well, the Cardinals last year, of course, struggled 3-13, but 2 of their 3 wins came against these 49ers. In fact, the Cardinals have beaten the Niners 8 consecutive times. Last time San Fran beat Arizona was 2014. And remember, these are clubs that meet twice a year. Throwing again on second down. Murray got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down. Murray now on first down. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, just like last play.
First down, Cardinals.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. First down, Murray. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Quan Alexander in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Another try after the first down sack. Murray, and he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. From the gun on third down, Murray. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now a throw here to his running back. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. 7 yards there and a first down. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Andy Isabella with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 21.
21. Here we go.
No. Tighten up.
White.
Check the backer.
Man.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
11. 21. Hey, high 7.
Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
For a 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Like 80.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
65. 11. Bravo.
58's the money.
I got this.
The money.
6.
Set the tone, defense.
Hey, Alpha.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Check three.
6. 21. Here we go.
Check 43.
12, fellas. Here we go. Hey, Charlie.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Chandler Jones in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Hey, exit.
43. Know your job. 43 is the mic. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. That's caught. It's the rookie Deebo Samuel. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
21.
43's the mic. 43's the mic.
Go.
I'm coming after you.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's not going to get the 1st down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or two short. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
They're not ready for this. They
run for it with Breida. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Once again, they run with Green on first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
21, 21. Eleven. Hey, seam 6.
From the 24, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination.
Here we go.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Hey, gun.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
12, fellas, here we go.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Hey, Zoo.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Motion, pass.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And Kyler Murray cannot get away. They drag him down to the end zone for 2 points. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Here we
So
go.
the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Garoppolo. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for everyone possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or division. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 78 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Check safety, check safety.
21. Lock.
Garoppolo now. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Well, Pettis is quickly becoming the #1 receiving option for Jimmy Garoppolo. Into last year, John Lynch said that they loved the way he closed the season, really came on late. Remember, this is a guy that they traded up to get at number 44 back in 2018 out of the University of Washington. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. They go play action here on 1st down. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Rafton
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football, and we just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Wait.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line.
Here we go.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, who can play out wide, who can not only get open, but
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Right there, 54. I got you.
The first down carry here for Johnson. In on the stop, it was Travarius Moore.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Man open right side, it's the tight end Clay. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Check 53 is mine. Hey, switch gears. That's it.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3.
The Niners take over first and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike. I smell fear.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo gets this one left side to Pettis. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's good for 49er. First down.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
He's checking.
On first down, here's Breida. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Here we go. 21.
At the 44-yard line.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but it's going to be second down.
Robert Alford there defensively.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
21. 21.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I don't think you got it.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Chandler Jones, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
Man, that's trash. Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch his flat.
11. 11.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
That's how we do it.
Chandler Jones, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Here I come. Let's walk. 53. Mike. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Well, we know that Murray can run the football. He rushed for 1,000 yards during his final year at Oklahoma, better than 7 yards per carry. And Cliff Kingsbury says, I trust him running the football. This is a guy that has known his quarterback since 2012 when Murray was a sophomore in high school. Kingsbury was in the OC at Texas A&M. He would go on to take the Texas Tech job, but the two maintained a great relationship. Both are from Tech. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Andy Isabella was the intended target. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A.J. Green, his 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. Gold with the extra point, and this is back to a 5-point game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Check, Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. All day. All day. Any day. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. All right.
On 2nd and 15 now. Murray. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson. And now it's 3rd down.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Murray with a 3rd and long. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. D Ford in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now? I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. Green with a catch left side. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Here we go. 180!
They can't hang with us.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Murray now on 1st down. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. On 2nd down. It's Johnson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Murray going to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
And, Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not...
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray completing it to the right side. Johnson. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So there you go, partner. How about that?
Oh, that was pretty cool.
That will tie the all-time record set by Matt Prater of the Broncos back in 2013.
And you know, when Prater hit from 64, that was like breaking DiMaggio's streak or breaking the 4-minute mile of Bannister. Tom Dempsey, 63, that was a legendary number. So to top that here, even if it just ties the record, pretty darn awesome.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Hassan Reddick leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And Green with a catch left side. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
12. 11.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Kittle last year, what a season. 1,377 receiving yards, an NFL record for tight ends en route to his first Pro Bowl. Not bad for the former 5th-round pick. Actually, I remember that game, December, against Denver. Oh, now Breida loses it, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And now nothing but Green ahead of him. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That's the one you make the speed. That's the one you make the
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Hey, gun.
Don't get nervous. No.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Clinton McDonald able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been terrific so far. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
On 2nd and 12, Murray. He gets it left side to Johnson. Call it a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Check 4. 54, right there. 50. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw is Murray. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Now Murray. Screenplay, Johnson. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
53, Mike. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Back to throw, Murray. And the catch made by Johnson. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14. They go to Johnson again. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. Now a timeout called for by the defense. as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. The Cardinals on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Johnson, and he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Arizona, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home